Welcome back. I am Artist Silas. I'll be helping you in this video on how you could make your drawings look like a reference picture. It may not be exactly, but you need to start from somewhere. Now, grids is an idea that helps you to create something that would look like a reference picture if you're really struggling in that area. Now, as a beginner, when you see a reference picture looking like a drawing, you'll be wondering how it was done. You'll be wondering if the artist's hand is actually a photocopy machine. Although some artists can draw without grids, I could call that a talent. Now, because we have different perspective of our talents, we'll need to work on the areas of our weaknesses a lot. So many artists find it difficult to draw something that would look like a reference picture, and that's the reason why grids can also help you to do something that you really want to get. Now, before you start on your paper, you must have an idea on what the picture looks like, the size of the picture, and you must have also in mind what your paper will look like. I'm talking about the dimensions before you start creating grids. Now, if you look at my picture, it's not bright enough, so you won't be able to get some things here, but I'll explain the little you can see. Now, from this picture, this is the top of it. I'll take it so I'll be able to zoom it to you. So let's begin to count. Now, after grading this picture, this is what I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. So I have 22 boxes. When you're counting down to this end, we have 22 squares, and from the left to the right we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So counting from the left to the right, we have about 15 boxes. That's 15 squares, and that's exactly what is on this paper. Let's count it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So we also have the same thing on the paper. Now from the left to the right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So everything is set. And I usually make use of square grids, although some artists use rectangular grids and add some kind of diagonal lines in between. But I'm not used to that. I'm just teaching you what I know. Now after drawing that, you will need to focus on your picture. Now you're drawing, when using grids, you need to focus on each box. You need to focus on each box, because if you must get exactly what will look like the reference picture, it is the boxes that will help you to concentrate on each of them and each pattern of the movement of the borders of the body, the hair, and every other part. So let's start. Now, how do you start with this? If you look at my picture here, starting from this angle, we have 1, 2, 3. Let me say this is the first line. So I'll count something 1, 2, 3, and I'll mark this box. And the top side of this picture where I usually start drawing, because each time I want to draw, I start from the top side, which is usually the hair or the hat or the cap or whatever is on the head. So I'm gonna say that I start from the toppest part of the head, and that is the highest part of the picture. So in this reference photo in the grid, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the highest part of this picture is on the 15th, the fifth square. So on this fifth square, that's where we have the highest part of this picture. Where's the hair? That is exactly on this box. Look at it. This box. This one. So now, if you really want to focus, sometimes you may have to zoom it in, something like this. Now, when you zoom in, this is that fixed box that I pointed. This is the box. So we're going to start from this box.